Contrary to popular belief, succeeding in business is not accidental or risky. When you align your passions with proven principles, success is inevitable. Since 1999, Joe Nicasio has been advising startup entrepreneurs and seasoned business owners like you to do what they love, to share that love through effective marketing, and receive love in the form of cash from grateful clients. If you want to learn proven tactics you can put to work in your business today, listen to this podcast.
Hello, this is Joe Nicasio, your business coach from Employee Escape Plan and the Business Happiness Blueprint and the Build a Better Business podcast. And the topic of today is share the love. Okay? As you may be aware, the Business Happiness Blueprint that I created is about doing what you love for your customers and yourself, sharing the love through your service and effective marketing so that you can receive the love in the form of gratitude and cash and fulfillment and repeat business and all the other good stuff that comes with having a business that truly works. So today we're going to dive a little bit into sharing the love and specifically promotion. So look, if you pay attention to what we're talking about here, he who wishes to be great must serve the many. I mean, I'm sure in your business now, whether or not you've started it or not, you are here to impact people. And if you're serving a small number of people, then you're not going to have as much impact. But if you want to serve more people, you gotta promote and share the love and get the word out. And ultimately, if you do that, you can expand your impact and make more difference in more people's lives and prosper at the same time. So what are the challenges? If you don't share the love, there's a lack of awareness of your contribution to other people. They just don't, they're not aware that you even exist. The biggest reason people don't buy from you is they don't know you exist. And if you don't share the love effectively, there's a lack of understanding. People don't know about you and your superpowers and the transformations that you offer. And ultimately, you have sales are not as good as they could be. And ultimately, this limits your potential. You end up playing a small game in life. See the opportunity, if you do get good at sharing the love. The first thing that happens is you create market awareness. When people become aware that you exist and that you've got some value to offer, it actually gets people a little bit excited. And if you share the love effectively, your prospects can understand and appreciate and desire your service. When you share the love and you show your goods, some people will actually desire what you've got. And this leads, of course, to, if you're sharing the love and people want to take you up on your offers, you're going to make more sales. You're going to make more money. It leads to success. And ultimately, what that means is you have an opportunity to make a difference and impact other people's lives and prosper in the process. Who should you share the love with? Well, there's three groups that I think are really hyper important. The first one is unaware prospects. There's a whole world of people that are just completely unaware that you exist. They are oblivious. They are unaware. And so the first thing is you got to be, if you want to share the love, you want to do a little bit of outreach and go outside of your warm market. The second group of people that you want to share the love with are people that are aware of you, but they haven't bought yet. They've raised their hand. They've showed some interest. They're leaning in. They're pondering what you've got, but they haven't pulled the trigger yet. The third group of people are people that are your current clients and your past clients. Because you know what? If you share the love with them before and they want more of your love, then that's a good group of people to share the love with. And the metaphor for today is, if you don't play your horn, there isn't any music. If you don't share the love, you don't have a business that's playing it as a high level as you could, and it's really going to limit your cash, and it's also going to limit your impact on others. Our goal is, we want to share as much love as possible for as little as possible. We don't want to spend a lot of money. Marketing is the process of buying customers. So let's say a customer is worth, $10,000 to you. Are you willing to share the love? Are you willing to spend $50 or $100 or even $200 or $300 or $500 or $1,000 to get a $10,000 customer? I don't know about you, but if I know that stuff works, I'm going to do it all day long. So the name of the game is to be effective. We want to, as much possible, love sharing as possible, without being stupid about spending for as little as possible. Get into a little teaching now. This is an overview of ways you can share the love, and this is based on a track record. There's been research that has proven companies that grow fast use these different 8 techniques that I'm going to share with you. So the first one is quality literature. If you want to grow your company fast, it's really nice if you can hand somebody a piece of paper that describes what you're up to. It shares the love. It lets people know who you are and what you're about. And here's who I am. Here's what I got. Here's what it'll do for you. Here's what you should do next. This is really powerful. Salesmanship in print. If you can hand somebody something printed and it can tell the story without you moving your lips, without you doing the work, then that becomes salesmanship in print. It becomes a tool to help you share the love and connect and communicate with people. The second way you can share the love is through your sales force. And, as a startup business, you may be the only person selling, but companies that grow fast, they have at least one excellent salesperson on the team. And if you're a startup, that means it's probably you. And, if you want to grow, you can get more salespeople. One of the lessons I learned from my mentor, Jay Abraham, is you can afford an infinite number of commission-only salespeople. The next way you can share the love is through internet marketing, and this includes so many things. One of the things you'll recognize here is we're talking about both offline and online methods. So you can advertise. That's another way to share the love. You can advertise in magazines, you can advertise in newspapers, you can advertise online, you can advertise in direct mail or catalogs or leaflets. You can advertise on the radio, you can advertise on television. There are directories that you can advertise in, outdoor transit. You can be on buses, you can be on bus benches, you could be on billboards, you can hire a skywriter. The bottom line is there's a lot of creative ways that you can share the love. And again, our job is as much as possible for as little as possible. We want to have an impact, and if it brings us leads, if it brings us customers, that's probably a great way to share the love. Another way to share the love is through public relations. Advertising is what you pay for. Public relations is what you pray for. Being in public relations, using public relations is not paid advertising. It's earned media, meaning your story has value in itself. It's not a sales pitch, but your story about who you are and what you're about is newsworthy. What a great way to share the love is to get on radio, get on television, and get that kind of exposure. Another way to share love is events. This could be, seminars. It could be trade shows. It could be lunch and learns. It could be information evenings. It could be an evening with the author instead of a book signing. You can have events, and it's a great way for you to share the love and connect with people. Now, right now, when I'm recording this, it's in the middle of COVID-19 season, and a lot of physical events, we can't do them right now. However, what's happening is there's a lot of online events, online seminars, etc. If you're innovative and creative, there's always a way to share the love. And then the next one is direct mail. It used to be that we had a lot of junk mail in our mailbox and we didn't get much email. Now, our email boxes are full and we don't get much mail. And if you send mail, especially physical mail, you can send, invites to parties, you can send out invites to weddings, but you can use direct mail, again, as a different way of delivering your salesmanship in print. And this is one of my favorites that a lot of people overlook. It's joint venture partnerships. This is another way to share the love, is be invited into somebody's community and to have people endorse you and talk positively about you because you're one of those people that delivers the goodies. And so they endorse you to their crowd, and you compensate them in some kind of arrangement to reward them for their endorsement. So what we've been talking about today is sharing the love, specifically how to promote yourself, where to promote yourself, sharing the love through your promotion. And this is all part, what I shared with you today is a little slice of the Business Happiness Blueprint program. And so what I want to do now is I want to share a success story. Aaron Vasquez is one of my clients. And so here's what Aaron has to say about sharing the love.
Hi, my name is Aaron Vasquez, and I am the owner of Aaron Vasquez Success Coaching, where I work with artists, creatives, and entrepreneurs to help them remove the mindset blocks and become mentally well so that they can be truly prosperous doing what they love. And I just wanted to talk about a little bit how Joe allowed me and guided me through harnessing kind of my unbridled passion for what I do into a message where I could share in a really effective way what it is that I do, so that the people who I'm talking to and are in conversations with and come across me on social media are able to make a really quick decision, an effective decision, empowered decision as to whether or not they want to take that next step with me, if they want to opt into that email list or have a conversation with me. And before I met Joe, it was my message and my passion. It was rambling and it was going on all over the place, and I couldn't even necessarily tell the story of me and why I do what I do, and the story of the future of my clients in a way that was effective, that allowed everyone to come to an empowered yes or sometimes no, and really help the business spin on all wheels. So sharing from my heart, but also sharing in a way that gives people the information.
Thank you, Aaron. Do you see sharing the love or promotion as an expense, or are you starting to understand that sharing the love and investing in your promotions done properly can be a profit center for you to help you buy clients and impact more people? We're in a spot now. The question of the day is, are you going to share the love on your own, or are you going to get help so that you can share the love more effectively? If you want my help, let me buy you an hour of my time. How do you do that? Go to my website, schedule.employeeescapeplan.com.
Interested in working with Joe? Schedule an appointment at employeeescapeplan.com.